I'm representing here as software development company, so we are a software house. We are producing software for our clients. We are 10 years on the market, like general software development, and 2 years we are producing a blockchain-based solution. So myself, I'm head of blockchain at Espeo. Around 15 years in software engineering in many different industries, many different countries. We have a team of 10 blockchain software engineers and around 70 general engineers. We have also testers and UX guys and PMs. We are based in Poland, in Poznań. We have also some representatives in Finland and in San Francisco. Like 90% of the new projects we are involved in are purely blockchain. So this is like the quite big demand we have now. So we are like refocusing. The companies we work in, they are mainly located in the Western Europe, some of them in the US, some of our clients are also in Asia. And I will present you a couple of like real case we are working on. So one of them is the company that is located in Hong Kong. It's called Level 01. They come to us with the idea to develop a binary options trading platform. What they bring to that project is the algorithm they have for the fair pricing of the binary option contracts. So this is them who produces it. They have their own also team that is maintaining that. What we give them is the blockchain solution for the trade matching, for the binary options trading to be like efficient. The trade matching is happening off-chain, but it's still safe in the sense that the funds are not in the control of the platform. The funds are still in the control of the private key owners. What is happening on the blockchain is the settlement part of that binary options trading. So our part in the project is to design and develop the hybrid architecture for settlement of that contracts. So simple example, we have two people that want to bet against each other. They use a mobile phone to define what is the bet they want to make. They send cryptographic signatures of the intended trades, and that is matched on the server side and then sent to the Ethereum network for the settlement. So once the expiry time happens, the oracle is sending the data to the smart contract, and smart contract decides who won and how much tokens has to be sent to whom. So like the technical takeaways from that project is that there is an AI part of it, which belongs to our customer. There's a hybrid architecture that we designed and we developed. The funds are never in control of the platform, so always, the user is always in control of their funds. What we also designed is the approach how to allow user not to pay not to pay the gas price, yeah, on Ethereum. So what we are doing is that it's in fact the platform who's paying the gas price. User doesn't need to know anything about that distraction. The other project we are involved in is called Tontine Trust. That's a project that is trying to tackle the problem of aging of the societies and how to manage funds for the retirements. So the other like approaches in that space are quite expensive because insurers have to reinsure that risk that you will be living longer than initially expected. So the idea of that project is to use the 300 years old invention from France, which is called Tontine. That's the like insurance or savings also scheme that works in the way that initial investors are putting their funds into the like common fund. That common fund is managing that assets, and every month portion of the assets and portion of whatever was the fund able to make out of it is paid out to the initial investors. Whoever will die before the other else, their initial investment is still in the fund and is profiting all of the remaining participants of the fund. So what it makes that over time, people are earning more and more because the more funds is still in that common pot. So where's the blockchain here? The blockchain is used for the algorithm that is fairly rewarding every month the initial investors, and also to store the data regarding how much you invested and what are your personal profile, like gender or age. Yeah, because these factors also influence your payouts. So the example would be that you have a bunch of people on the right-hand corner. They are investing into the common pool. All of them are known to the fund. All of them are KYC. The age and the gender is known. And basing on that factors, the algorithm is deciding what percentage of the fund every month that person could get. Every month you also have to prove that you are still alive. So for that purpose, we will have a mobile application where you have to present your face. Your face will be scanned, and basing on the analysis of your biometrics of your face, the algorithm will decide if you are like looking like still alive. Yeah? So whoever is still alive at the end of the month will get the portion of the payouts, and it can be spent using your like regular debit cards. Yeah, so the technical details, or like small technical details behind that project is that we'll have an ICO. We are planning to have the ICO based on the Stellar platform, and the smart actuary and the data stored within that platform will be stored in the private blockchain running on the error-free Corda network. That's the idea we have now. Another project we are working on is Streetwire. So the problem that this project is trying to solve is that there is an observation that in the real estate market, the data that are gathered throughout the transactions process are effectively lost at the end of that process. So for example, your monthly like earnings, if this is needed for the bank to decide if you are eligible for the mortgage, or your proof of address, all of that data are effectively lost. So the idea is that to incentivize all of that data holders to share them securely on the platform and profit out of that data. Yeah, so here are like small animations. On the left is the sample that the data are authorized, gathered, and used for the transaction, and then they are lost. In the Streetwire world, all of that data would be processed, stored, and exposed to whoever is willing to pay for the access for the data. There will be also ICO for that project. It will be based on the Ethereum for sure. The algorithms and the data storage will be also probably based on the Corda network. Another feature of that project is that we are experimenting with zero-knowledge range proofs. So that's the idea that we can prove you that the data we are presenting are accurate and verified without revealing the actual data. The last project I will present is the Close-Cross. Close-Cross is a decentralized derivatives platform. It's different from the level 01 in the sense that in level 01, you had only 2 counterparties betting against each other. Here, the pool of bettors is like unlimited. The number of events is also unlimited. So what you are betting against is like ranges of the outcome of the event. So it's not only like binary betting that some asset will go up or down in the price. You are betting what will be the actual value of that asset after some time. Yeah. There is another ICO planning for that platform. The funds never leave the user wallets. For this platform, we also have a hybrid architecture, a bit similar to level 01, but not exactly. We will also use Merkle trees to prove that the transactions really happen, so that nobody can dispute that the bet was there, and the balances between the users until they are open or willing to withdraw their funds. And I want to remind that we are like a general software house, so we are not specializing only in blockchain. We are specializing also in other like soft server or mobile or web type of development. And that's it. So feel invited to our booth or drop us an email. Thank you.